Okay, here we are. Paul's Lion Brew deck that he likes a lot against the Bane of the format in Mantis. So we got a Swana Dojo on 1, which is good. So we're going to go ahead and put that other Forgotten Legacy down. We're just trying to set up a slightly better turn 2. I was really hoping to hit like that is slightly better. So we will go Swana Dojo into that. And then we'll flush this through Taoist Temple, hoping to hit a 1 gold cost holding just for, just to have it all. I believe I want it all.
Yeah. So Paul's living over in Yahtzee land today. Kind of so are we.
Right. It's not the end of the universe because you don't have that's not Slave Pits, Kabune Port, House of Disgrace. So, I mean, I got that going for me.
For sure. I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but Lonely Dojo is really good, and we're gonna buy our Bazaar first to sort of see what pops up.
So you got 4 gold, so you can't. The guy's off the table for this specific turn.
Yep, but we can hang on to him for next turn.
And you get the favor.
And we do get the favor. So I think I'm actually gonna hold both of these cards and try to get on the board a little more quickly.
Here's a favor. I'll just jam it onto your side of the screen until you copy it.
Yeah. Okay, and then go ahead.
Did I get it? I did not. So, we just buy this Swana Dojo. And we have 1 legacy in, so we'll go ahead and flush that legacy. We're our 2 Forgotten Legacy Soda deck. We keep our guy. We can go 2 guys, ideally 2 guys in a holding here, but that's asking for a lot. It might just be 2 guys try to get the pressure on.
So it may have been a little greedy here. We get 3, 6.
Yeah,
12,
so you have
10.
10.
So we're short on buying everything. What we're gonna do is start with our Yusuke.
Right, cheapest guy first. Oh, no, I thought, okay.
And then we'll flip up. So there's 1 face down in the Yusuke province. We'll flip face up the second one. And hey, there we go.
Perfect.
And then both these guys are still fine.
Okay, well, this is about where we wanted to be. 7. Okay. Any opens there? You want to do some?
Yeah, I'm gonna dishonor to make 2 gold.
Straight and follower, so on and so forth.
Catch a thingamajig. I'm thinking a Sons of Gooseway.
It's a good card.
It's a card. Let's not go too nutso.
So, I mean, I flipped a 5 gold cost guy into a 2 gold, so I got 7 and 7. So my play is pretty straightforward here. 2 dudes in gold. So I'm dropping down, barring movement from you. Ikanari is a personality. Do I have the 15? Just barely. I think I'm going to flush him. I can do better. Plus, it's not like I can't. The next invest gets him out of the discard anyway. Oh, I love that guy so much. He's so sad.
He's a real personality. 6, 7. So we've got a naval range attack thing going on here. So I like our chances on getting in there. I just have to think about sort of how I want to attach these cards and if I want Yusuke to come with. I don't think he gets us anything. If we're going for it, it's because we think we can scare him off. Let's see. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what's the worst case scenario? So I attack with 2 guys. I play these 3 cards. I attack with 2 guys. He defends with 2. I go naval shoot you. He goes turtle shell. That's why I've lost 3 force. I'm down to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to his 6. Then he goes reduce me, box up. I play this, and he has an answer, and then I just lose the game on the spot. I know that sounds pretty pessimistic, but I like my provinces quite a bit. and I still have Sheikah Sensei production advantage and more gold than he does. I don't think I'm in any rush to get in there, like right this second. So I think I'm going to count my gold to see if I can draw off my box and then drop down. I don't think I can.
Well, it depends a lot on the flip, right? So there's a sort of variable nature to it that makes it a tough.
Yeah, yeah. I just want all the stuff. Let's start with cheapo. Flip up. One gold floating. Plus 5 gets me a Shiho, and I go to 0. Should actually be 1.
Yeah, I'm at 10. I guess we should mark this. This is shockingly important.
2, 4, 6 buys a Sato, and 2 buys a Kabune Port. I think I'm done with Yusuke for the game here. You can go ahead. Yeah, now I drew this. I'm feeling much better about life.
Yeah, so we're in a bit of a sticky wicket in that. I mean, we're priced into attacking. We can't play a game of build into build into build. He's got a bunch more, with the Sheikah Sensei and the card draw. He'll always win a long game. We have to be pushing the pace. We have to be trying to end the game. The good news is we are in a position to make an attack. So we're going to throw down this follower here and get the other follower. Young Battle Cat! Come on, Young Battle Cat! Meow!
Come here, kitty.
So there's 8 gold, so that's like my first 2 actions.
Sure. So we have Shiho. It's really easy to just like defend, send down his Zyko. If I could troll a bad with this one, the idea would be like I Shiho targeting his Zyko, and then he's gonna come back. Like if for some reason say I defend with more than one guy, if I defend with like say these 2, then I do my Shiho and then he shoots my other guy. But I could play a card to protect the other guy. And he'd have to have something else. That's just stupid. My plan is just Shiho down his follower and lose a province.
Okay, well we're getting in there. We're attacking.
Here's Shiho.
Okay, I pass.
Shiho down the follower.
Okay, and yay province. So it cost us some gold, but that's going to happen sometimes. And we have to keep sort of trying to get more and more production going. So here's Kuroko and double Deep Harbor. That's nice. We took the first province, which is good. That's something that you don't always get to do against these sorts of decks, because as you saw, he got 2 guys on his second turn, but he didn't want to invest into that sort of risky all-in proposition. So at least now we have a path to victory.
Yeah. So we are going to strap up this turn. That's pretty straightforward. So here's 2 gold for an Ashigaru Spearman on our guy here.
Okay, so we have to watch a little bit how his force escalates to see, if he constructs enough multiple naval units where 2 becomes an issue. But it seems unlikely to me that that's going to happen. I pass.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's talking about 2. I don't think that there's any like real scenario in which we're attacking for 2 here. It was just not time. The force. It's like I guess the argument for attacking for 2 is that it forces him to defend, and then I can naval shoot his guy. It's like even if I could strap up the second Yakuwa, I'd have to bow 2 cards or 1 3/4 card to shoot it, then I wouldn't have province crushing force. I'm just gonna keep throwing down cards. Here's 4 gold for a pair of followers. Both on naval guy here.
So your Lonely Dojo gets 2 more upward ticks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I mean I pass.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get in there. Maybe just with these two. Yeah, it feels about right. Let me just double check the fours. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, these two get in there.
Yep, no defense.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean there's no good blocks to be had. He could have forced our hand a little bit by splitting for two, but it would have been a big commitment on his end, knowing his probable defense here.
7.
Really knowing his exact defense because we know he's flipping into Shiho. So.
Yep, getting Shiho. And then here's 8 for him. So he weighs 2 gold, but
Yeah, I was trying to see if there was a more elegant way to spend it, but I don't think so. It's because it's just the way the Lonely Dojo gold.
yeah, the Lonely Dojo and the Coastline. I got 2 big chunks. I'm drawing 2 off of my Ashigar Spearman, and you're up.
Cool. Well, that was kind of a dud flip. The good news is that we're going to be able to generate some amount of force from our fate hand, which is one of the reasons that playing some number of attachments is a good thing to have in your deck. So that when you have these sort of whiff dynasty flips, you can still convert them. So we've got another Zilcho who digs out yet another young battle cat. I might actually put it on melee attack time this time so I can combine 3 with a 2. I don't think he actually has any guys that are that big. So I think we'll just keep spreading them out in the way that we've been sort of go with my initial instincts.
So I'm on a big fat pass.
No, I do want to combine them because I want to get maximum value out of my Courage Beyond Question type cards. So I think that's absolutely the play. So now that I've fully given it a fear thought, 3, 6, 7. So my gold isn't great. I could go below. It doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so we're going to declare an attack, and I think we just go all in at Sasada.
Okay, so we're gonna think a little bit about an all-in defense and how that would
And we've
look.
got one of the reasons, the advantages to playing this sort of larger base is that a lot of times when you attack with a line deck, you don't have a ton of actions. But I got like 2 melee 3 attacks. I got a force reduction. Like these are all cards that are turned on here.
For sure. And we're just thinking about doing some PPV stuff to sort of attrition him down. So like if I defend here, what I'm just saying is that like these 2 Yukao units are what matters. Everything else is just sort of fluff that's out there. The flip side to that is that I might have a split for 2 attack if I don't go all in. So this is what an all in defense looks like. It's 3 chumpies. Just with the onboard stuff, I go eat Zyko, he goes shoot. Taito, I guess, because he's bigger force, he doesn't care about the difference. I go ranged attack, shoot Kuroko, and he goes shoot my guy. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. But we have some tricks. Are any of them good enough? If I go use this, use Shiho, he goes shoot Taito, I go play this. Then now he's got to have something. If he does, I can play this or this in any order. And again, I'm not trying to win this battle. I'm just trying to sort of troll a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's a strategic evaluation of like if you trade 1 for 1, but we each keep production up, you're sort of eventually will overtake, right? You have that inevitability.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it as like a 2 for 1 or like a 2 for 1.5. I'm losing out on this trade, but it's possible that his flip here is so terrible and he didn't use his family library to set anything up. So I feel like there's a moment here I can capitalize on by whittling down his resources a little bit. So I'm gonna make this defense
Okay.
and see what happens.
I do not have any engagements.
Yep, so my first is Shiho away Zyko.
Sure. I use that Karoko's naked to shoot Taito, just as you anticipated.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna victory through deference off the other Kuroko's shooty thing,
Okay.
taking away all the guys in your bin.
Yeah, losing Ikama Ikanari, that stinks. I don't know if there's a way to... There we go. You get follow-up.
Yep, follow up is shoot Kuroko.
Indeed. We've got a couple of actions, but we're just going to keep it simple. We'll just go with the Serenity to shoot your guy.
Sure.
I don't want to risk any other sort of shenanigans occurring.
So then I pass. Like I said, it was like a 2 for 1.5.
Yeah.
We'll see if it was right.
And so now we just get one die and one copper mine. And all of our stuff is bound. So that wasn't a good turn for us. But, you know, you're not going to just win every single battle perfectly all the time.
Okay, that's okay.
It's entirely, I mean, 2 more flip come, and it's entirely hard to judge. If you flip into gold, that'd be great.
Well,
me.
Shiho's on top, so I get a Shiho for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
The question is just, I'd like another ranged attack off that famous. We'll see. I think I can rip off my box this turn. So I've got 4. Shiho's 6. I need, like, here's 7. And say that's off my box. I need to buy, nope, I can't. Which is really kind of depressing. Well, maybe I forgot about Yusuke's gold. I have 4 for Sasada. Here's 2, 4, 6 for Shiho, 2 for that. So I'll have 5 gold up. Yeah, I can afford a card. Let's draw.
It feels like a pass for me. Not much has changed from our evaluations last turn. So
Sure. So my 2 guys attack the middle, my 2 naval guys.
no defense. I mean, I still have to, you know, I know people might be thinking to themselves, oh man, he can't make a ranged 4, but, you know, we'll give him the benefit of doubt on an unholy strike.
And then drop down Sasada, flip Shiho. I'm actually going to look at my next flip first. Because I'm
Doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I feel like you're pretty priced into Shiho either way,
sure,
but we'll
sure,
see.
but, so
Got
this is a total
9.
of 9.
Can't quite
5,
get them both.
6, 7, 8, 9. I have exacties right here.
Oh, I must have missed something.
I can even invest Shatsu if I want to. I don't, but I could. So I sort of bounce.
Good enough to pay the 2 to invest, really?
No, well, I have the Yusuke still up. I don't want to pay it.
Oh,
But
sure.
I can.
Okay, damn it, man. I'm in air quit. Okay, I got it.
God, you sound like my ex-wife.
Okay, well, once again, a mediocre flip becomes a slightly less mediocre, and we attach, wait for it, trained swordsman.
He's been training to be a swordsman. Can't he just be a dentist or a doctor?
You know, when I was speaking with those Aquamans, none of them were wanting to play with swords.
None
They just
of
wanted
those
to be
Aquamans ever
biologists.
played with swords. So
The
that's kind of
Aquamans are the
naval
best to
thing.
have over for dinner. Love them Aquamans.
The naval thing, I'm not.
And we just went into an obscure in-joke that no one followed. Like, everybody's like, no, we're not following you into that.
You get that out of my house. So I've got one of these. I want to play it. It could be really bad because this guy's expendable, but we're gonna do. I'm gonna play Your True Nature and blow up the Battle Cat on Kuroko, giving him a fate draw, which doesn't make me happy.
It's so funny that I'm just like, yeah, okay. I find this acceptable. I give my swordsman cavalry. Get your horse, swordsman.
Come get some.
That's it. Get some. Get some. Your Yoritomo Yakuya unit is bowed, correct? I'm not.
Yeah, they're all bought on my screen.
Okay.
On my screen. Okay, so I pass.
Okay. I pass as well. I'm going to declare an attack. I'm going to assign just these two. Oh, danger zone! Danger zone!
Danger zone.
I assign just these 2 units, this 8 force at a single province.
Yeah. So he's looking at a split.
Right, so I mean, he's got to do some defense somewhere. I do have my naval cavalry unit, so an all-in sort of probably forces the assignment at the big battle. But
Which is how we're gonna have to
when
do
in
it.
doubt, put him to the test.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to go all in, just because if I put like 2 in one or something, he just gets a free. He might just take both. I defend all 3 at one. What we really want to do is save this province, which is probably being overly optimistic, but
Yep. So I feel like we'll resolve that battle first.
mm-hmm.
Do you get an engage, sir?
I pass engage.
The swordsman appears.
I pass engage.
This, by the way, is so when you build L5R decks, you have moments in mind. You have sort of plays or card interaction. At least I do, right? Like you envision the fun thing. And for me, the fun thing was absolutely Ikumi Iyumi with trained swordsman with Cal. Like this is everything I wanted the deck to do right here.
That's it.
I declare naval.
I was hoping he would forget to do that and get to be awesome army. That was pretty much where we were at as far as the hope barrier goes. I pass.
So melee 3 attack on Shiho.
Good
Get
times. Get some. Dead. Let's go with discard the Imperial Favor to send home Kuroko.
I will use this here Ring of Earth.
I was hoping he was on Brazen Disregard, which is why I did that instead of any of the options in my hand.
And I think the next obvious play is use Kuroko to shoot. Doesn't matter. Sasada, I guess, has actual text, so let's shoot Sasada.
Sasada dies. I'm going to play Overwhelming Offense to give Trained Swordsman -5 force.
It can, in fact, target a follower. I am debating. I am not yet past my opportunity to interrupt.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think we have to. I think we have to go interrupt with courage beyond question.
Yep.
I'll give your guy -2 force using Ikuma Ichimoku.
So this didn't go so well for us. I mean, I pass.
Yeah, I passed too.
I take solace in the fact that there was no defense play. Like I had to defend pretty much with all my guys. So
I'm not sure you had an any better defense
at all.
I mean, he could have put everybody at the unattacked province, but I probably still cavalry in just to kill Shiho, and then sort of see where it takes us.
Yep.
All right, so reduced by 1, 3, 6, 8. Yep, let's get my guy and Swana Dojo. Because, if I don't keep buying gold, I won't be able to keep buying 11 gold cost followers. And that's really what the game's all about.
That's how you win a game of L5R.
That's it.
Okie dokie. So this is it. We need to win the game right now on the spot. So each of these units is what? 2, 4, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my first play is going to be draw a card.
I will the call of battle my unit with trade swordsman.
Mm.
This is what I like to call coming up Millhouse, I guess. We really need a sort of colloquialism like Paul Jesse colloquial for like when things work out exactly as how you want. What's the guy from A Team who loves it when a plan comes together?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you stop! You stop right now. You
Oh,
watch
you
the A
stop. I
Team.
attached
When
enslaved
you
Jin. Fine
when you were faking your illnesses during fifth grade and you're at home watching television, you were watching the A Team.
I never faked an illness in school before. It's your open.
I got nothing else. I had a call of battle. That doesn't count. I like that. That's like 6 opens in a row, man. Your jaw should be dropped.
Got it.
You knew it was in the deck, and you still can't believe it's happening.
I can't believe something. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
More Jins, do they come?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more Jins coming out. It's just a question of force. So does this look like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I attack, naval, shoot. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is not enough. So if I attach another Jin, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's perfect. So I attach another Jin.
Man, I'm really taking it on the Jin.
I hope that you've just been like holding that one and waiting.
I've been holding it for a preposterously long time. I've been holding this as like Gates of Chaos, man. It's been in there a long time.
It's finally gotten its day.
So then, I know there are some people who don't like that brand of humor, but that's just their opinion.
That's right. So I had 1 gold floating. It's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got an 11 gold Your True Nature on your trained swordsman.
Oh, man. If only I had expendable on my super expensive card.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I attach these wrong? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. By yes, I mean no. There's just no possible way to win this game. The force is a breakdown. I can't blow up, so I could not blow up. If I play another enslaved Jin, instead of blowing up the swordsman, I can make the force to attack 2. But then I'm basically just on like cross my fingers and hope. Which I guess is technically better than automatically lose. So we'll just play it that way and see sort of how it goes. I think the game's just
So
over.
I have to look at your force. You're saying you can't generate province crushing force if you blow up my follower?
I'm saying I can't. If I blow up your follower, I can't generate province crushing force after naval shooting your guy with a battle.
Oh, yeah, right. Because you have to bow the suns.
Yep.
I'm with you.
Because like I've got the unholy strike. So like if I attack 2 this way, you defend. I go naval, unholy strike, shoot Morito. But then you can come back if you've got the guy. If you've got these swordsmen, you can come back with Ayumi shoots.
Melee 3
anything,
something.
Yeah, just melee 3 anything, and then I just lose the game.
Is it like throw your hand down, sit defensively thing? I mean, is that really the hope?
3, 6, 7, 8. I don't know where that gets me. I mean, we could do it.
Well, I mean, if you can't actually attack, then the play is what? Blow up swordsman, sit on enslaved Jin?
I mean, I guess it's just like blow up swordsman, attach the Jins, pass the turn.
Take 1? Is there a take 1? Nah, I don't know about that.
I don't have a reasonable defense if I do. I mean, we'll play it this way just to see where the game goes, but
Well, so okay, so we've 100% eliminated your ability to attack.
No, I agree. I agree that like there's no path to victory that way, so we have to go this way. Thing is that
Yep.
like you're not going to have a single guy turn. I think this is going to be a two guy turn too, so you just don't even bother. You just double guy, or if you throw it on another swordsman or something, then I'm just all kinds of not happy.
Single guy, pretty
This should
terrible.
be in the bin.
And I do think, can I use that Rotaro? Yeah, because he was killed in a province, right?
Yes.
I removed the other one, so I can blow family library. So I do get to go double guy. So I think it's a set. Let's take my favor, which I promptly cycle for a card. I'd much rather just sort of move to sort of a push. 4, 7, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So I mean, I just dropped down by 2 guys. Gain 2 points of honor. I can't do this too many turns in a row because he has Sheikah Sensei, he has Mantis Stronghold draw card, but I think buying 8 force there is significant. Those guys are harder to shoot.
Yeah. And I don't think there's no combination of dynasty cards I can flip that generates 8 force. And here I don't even get a reflip because this is one of my non-scouts.
And he's not, he wasn't in a good position to attack last turn. It doesn't get any better when all my dudes unbow, right?
Yeah. So I was hoping to sneak through that last turn with just the one guy. So I mean, all I can really do here, I rip a card for sure off the top, and then I buy my guy and pass. Hope I get another turn to try to develop. Maybe flip a Shiho or something.
I don't have another guy I can buy with that family library, so it's a question. So we just do a quick force count. So I'm 24.
I'm 22. So I'm surprisingly not that down.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I'm going to throw an Ashikaru Spearman down on this guy here, Kaito.
And he's got a lot of pew-pew. So I think I'm going to go lobby favor cycle this relentless, try to get something a little bit more powerful. Not really what I was hoping for. I mean, I've got the box. It's just not that engaging. So I think we're in, once again, up on down and just... there's any number of fate cards that would really push us to where we want to be. We just haven't drawn them yet. But we're still putting a lot of pressure on him, and he's still not hitting these great flips, so we can keep taking these cycling turns.
I'm going to rip off the box. I mean, on my end, I'm looking for a way to break through. This is not a deck that wants to be playing on the back foot because it doesn't have a lot of... It doesn't attack and defend well. These follower-heavy decks tend to they want to just be attacking all the time and never having to defend.
Yeah, but a lot of very light defense, a lot of here's a planned departure, try to save it that way, kind of disrupt the math.
Which has never come up in these games because you're always...
It's really interesting because when you're at province parity, when it's 2-2, you're way ahead. But when you're down by 1, then it feels like you're kind of way down. But you've had a couple of unfortunate flips where you weren't able to activate the sensei, so that's almost certainly factored into it.
Well, that is what it is. You can't expect to hit the sensei every single time all the time. I am drawing 2 more fake cards here. I think I'm going to throw down my Jin, just because if I don't, I'm going to discard the hand size. So he can go on, I don't know. How about this guy? Spread the love a little bit.
Okay, just so you know.
And then I don't want to drop down here, but I don't understand. I don't see what else I can do. Can the naval guys attack? If I attack, I just lose the game on the spot when he cracks back. So I just drop. I buy my gold. I get 2 fake cards. What I should actually do, I get 1 fake card in the dynasty phase, which is the Sons of Gooseway. I can buy the Forgotten Shrine on my deck.
Forgotten Legacy,
Yeah,
sure.
Forgotten Legacy. That'll keep me from discarding the hand size and thin that out. In case he gives me another turn to play. I owe him a card. I can't discard this. I haven't drawn it yet. It's going to be this open ground, I think.
Okay.
And go ahead.
So once again, another guy. So we, lobby for the favor, cycle out another Relentless, draw a fake card. It's a perfectly fine fake card, but still not exactly where we want to be. We can sit for maybe one more turn. Then we're going to have to start to get in there because 8 cards to 8 cards, you can't get too much more. It might just be time. Let me take a look. Okay, so I'm going to ask you for your force count again. I don't think it's changed much. So I'm 28. So I'm 24 and bound. To your like 25.
24.
Dead heat, man. Well, I think.
I've also got a Sons of Gooseway I can throw down, so maybe that'll help.
Okay,
So that takes
sure.
me to 26.
Doesn't change a lot for me. It's time to get it. So I'm going to play this Call of Battle on my guy who's been lobbying. I was waiting until I drew a card I really wanted, and then he's going to throw it down. But, it's just time to play it offensively. So I'm going to have 6 cards to his 7, and we're sort of close. But we're at a tipping point where I just don't feel like I can keep sitting here, buying 4 force. He'll probably buy like 4 force. Drawing another Fate card. He's generating a lot more force from his Fate hand. I think it's time to move in, so everybody moves in.
Let my guys defend.
Okay, I don't have any cool engage actions.
Okay. So we get our first pew pew, and I think it's better to shoot Morito because the unit threat is greater than the melee 3 off of Kuroko at this point. So here's a range 4.
I do have a turtle shell.
Of course it does.
Now I have to really debate about whether or not I use Morito. So that Yoritomo Yukwa, he's got the 3 followers attached.
Yeah.
We could shoot something. So we're going to use Matsu Kiroko first. Let's shoot down. Let's take a Sanzu Gusui off the one that just has 2 followers.
Sure. Dead. So I could take another crack at Morito. I don't see why not.
Dead. Dead, Jim. Dead. We're going to go with a Serenity on, I guess, Colonial Conscripts represents a big force swing.
Yep. Two. Um, Wave the Mantis to straighten Kaito.
So that's a 3 he can do. If he bows the Suns, it's actually he's bowing 5. He's bowing 4 to shoot 4. Still not ideal. I don't know if there's a lot. I could use my box to try to protect a guy that way. Opens him up to send home. Got a couple of options. None of them are great. We've missequenced, so these cards aren't going to give us the value that I think we would have liked to have gotten from them. Well, here's a Scour the Unworthy to bow both Yoritomo Yakauyus.
Sure. Um, so I can bow 4 to shoot 4, as Paul already mentioned. Man. Or just 2 to shoot 3, I guess, is the superior play. So shoot Kuroko.
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I count you at 11 force.
Sounds possible.
To 4, 8, 12, 16. We'll use Ikama Ichimoku to give -2 force to an enslaved Jin.
Sure. So it puts me at 9.
Yeah.
3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 21. Yeah. Let's go with -5 on an Ayumi.
I think I've got a Courage Beyond Question in here.
You do. Oh, you do.
I remembered. So I can just pass.
Danger zone. Deep harbor. Thank you. You're passing. I got another one.
Okay. Targeting an Iyumi.
Sure, yeah.
So this Chumpy comes over here. I should still be up on you at 4, so I can pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna plan departure this naked Yakuya. Is that how I want to do it? Alright, so this is actually a thing where I gotta stop and like judge between these two cards. If I play it here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, versus this card, which could be worth 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at absolute best. Yeah. I think it's better to play it. It's only a 7. I guess it's equivalent. I'll send home this Yakuya here and give -2 force to Ichimoku.
Okay. I don't see your planned departure yet.
It's in the
okay.
game.
It straightens your guy when he moves?
Yeah, it straightens the unit when he moves.
Okay. So Ichimoku has -2 force. I make a note. -2. This guy is -5. Let's recount, see if I need to do anything yet. I don't think I'm yet forced to. 4, 8,
Move that
12.
-5 by Amy for me. Thank you.
No, he's got -5, right?
Yeah, no, she was just floating around.
Alright, so 4, 8, 12, 14, 15,
Yeah,
2,
9.
4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I count you at 11.
Sure. All possible.
So I pass.
Yeah. So we could put him to. I guess I goofed. I should put the -2 on Sairei. Then ideological differences home Ichimoku for maximum impact.
Okay. 1 second. So you put the penalty on Sarai and then ideological this guy home.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is me a 4, 8, 10. So now I'm officially under you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have another ideological in the bin?
I don't believe so.
So I'd go to 5. We'll sort of play it safe. We'll go ahead and use the stronghold bonus on Matsu Ritaru. Give him +2.
Sure. And I don't think I can beat that. My last card's inaccessible, which doesn't look so good here. Yep. I think we're done.
Okay. I mean, I was pretty tight.
Yeah, it was a little close, and there was definitely some bobbly stuff. I think I overvalued shooting the send home guy,
Sure.
Morito, forgetting that the bow cost on him is really hefty.
Yeah, I do think it sort of highlights one of the things about these sort of pew-pew decks is that they're really good. You know, the more battles you fight, the more attrition you get. So if you can sort of push the pace and end the game quickly and not have 1,000 of these back and forth fights where like I keep sacrificing a card, you're able to blunt his ability to gain those incremental advantage. So.
Yeah.
Okay, on to game 2.
Yep.